And I have a pleasure to introduce Faerie Grace, who encourages us to live with more joy and excitement in our lives. She is a motivational speaker that sees true beauty and talent with all of us.
I'm on Facebook. You can find me on Facebook, Faerie Grace, inspirational speaker and author. You can find me on Instagram, speak with the number 2 to inspire, so speak to inspire. And as they say, bloom where you are planted. And ladies, we are looking quite beautiful today. So what we do is we compare ourselves to others. So instead of remembering our beauty, our uniqueness, how we are created, we start to look at others. And we diminish how powerful we are. We take away the beauty that is inside of us and outside of us. Because there's two beauties. There's an inside beauty, which is your character, your morals, how you treat people. And then there's your outward beauty, which is no self-explaining. And I'm making this flower, and if you notice something about these two flowers, they're different, right? But they're equally beautiful. So that lady to your left and to your right, she's different, and she's equally beautiful. You see, we all shine just at different parts and different colors of light. So both equally beautiful. But if they would compare themselves to each other, they would fall short, maybe even in size, maybe even in locations. Ladies, I want you to know that you yourself, how you look, how you act, the very way you breathe is beautiful if you allow yourself to breathe. It's okay to let someone else shine because they may fit the part better and you may just be the sidekick that day. But if you let the opportunity open and bloom to the full beauty that it is and should be, your time will come also. And collectively, ladies, all of us make a beautiful garden. So a farmer goes and waters his vegetable garden every morning, and he carries 2 pails down to the river. The problem was, one of the buckets that he used to water his vegetable garden had holes in it. I can never water the vegetables, and look at them. They're growing, they're beautiful, they're going to feed the world. I can't change the world if I'm empty. My friend, your holes are your purpose. What do you think? Ladies, some things in your life need to die so other things can live, which are your true purpose. So I had a choice. See no self-worth, see no purpose, or see my holes, that when I walk this life, I can water a garden and tell someone else, you have a purpose. What happens to you doesn't define you. What you do with your life can. So own who you are. Now, I'm not saying you broadcast it and you flaunt it and you do it in this yucky way, but in a sincere, transparent way. Because you will help someone else. And just remember, the holes in you are to water the flowers around you. So one of the reasons we don't believe in ourselves is because we believe lies. We believe the things that someone said intentionally or unintentionally that broke us, that destroyed us, that changed us, to the point where we didn't become that butterfly, but we stayed that caterpillar crawling around on the ground. But basically, your gift and your purpose is what you do so well. The thing you do the best with the least amount of effort. That's your gift, that's your purpose, that's your talent. Ladies, leave the brokenness. Let the healing begin. And leaving the brokenness doesn't mean you forget about it. It just means it's lost its hold and it's staying with you. So you can be that lifeline.
Hi, I'm Kaylee. I just saw Faerie Grace and she was absolutely amazing. I loved how real she was in talking about some past experiences and really relating to us in the audience, whether or not we could actually relate with her real experiences or just being able to bring up our own. She really helped us dig deep and discover more about ourselves. It's awesome.
Hi, my name is Edna from Nairobi, Kenya. I was very lucky to be among the participants being spoken by Faerie Grace today. I've learned a lot, and I love the fact that she was doing it official. You could relate. I take home that my spoken pieces can make a very beautiful story, and that is why I've just written here, and I'm going to watch my story evolve. Thank you so much.
Hi, I just got out of Faerie Grace's speech, and her inspiration is just amazing. You need to book her to your next event. And also, I got her books for my granddaughter. So call and book her for your next event.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Green. I just saw Faerie Grace speak at our conference, and she touched my heart so much. It made me cry looking into some of the things that have happened in my life. We do a little healing. I highly recommend that you hire her for speaking at one of your events. It was very touching.
Hi, I'm Gwen. I'm from Taiwan. I first met Faerie at an event in Pittsburgh on the WBN event. During a very short conversation, I already feel that she is a woman full of strength and also inner wisdom, and also she is the one who is willing to shine light on people around her. So her talk at the end of this long day meeting really gives me a totally different perspective, and then also allows me to find new strengths. One day, if I encounter down times again, I know how to put myself together. And so I want to say very amazing. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Ariel Murdy with WBN, and Faerie Grace just did one of our keynote speeches tonight at our conference and gala, her first one. And the women loved her inspirational stories and loved her balloons and all of her other pieces to her speech tonight. And I saw a lot of really active listening from the participants, and it was really a great thing. People wanted to stay behind and ask questions and talk to her, and so we really enjoyed her speech tonight, and we look forward to having more from her for other events.